Bacalar is of course known mostly for its world famous lagoon, the Lagoon of Seven Colors, but there is also a town in Bacalar that I don't see people show too much on videos. So in this video I show you what it's like in the town of Bacalar Quintana Roo. Wow, beautiful flowers. So this is about 2 minutes to the lagoon, and I'm heading away from the lagoon. I'm also going to do another video about the lagoon, but there's many of those on YouTube already, and while the lagoon is spectacular, there are other things in Bacalar, but it's basically a small town. Definitely a good vibe here though in Bacalar, very friendly. Taxis are a great deal here too. Most rides in Bacalar are 50 pesos. Some of them might be 70. Just a small town. There is kind of more like I don't know if you call it a downtown, but closer to the fort, kind of busier, more tourist area. If you like small town living, then you might really enjoy Bacalar, because it's not a big city or town. Pretty much all the hotels have a great location, because they're all within kind of 5, 10, 15 minutes to the lagoon. And then if you keep on going in the direction that I'm heading, you eventually get to Highway 307, which is the main highway that basically connects all of the Riviera Maya from Cancun down to Chetumal. Everything's pretty much walkable in this town as well. I mean, other than the hot sun, the distances are not really very long. Buenas tardes. Super friendly small town vibe here. I think the locals are really proud of what they have here, and they should be. The lagoon is unbelievably unique. Like, it's one of a kind in the world. I've talked to some of the locals, asked them if they've noticed much of a difference in tourism here since the Tren Maya has opened up, and they've said not really. But I mean, Bacalar has kind of been known for quite a long time now as just an interesting place to go. So some people will get here on the train, the bus. I mean, a lot of national tourists drive here as well, of course. See a lot of license plates from other states in Mexico here. That sun is so hot. Just came from Playa del Carmen, and it's not really that far away. It's about 3.5 hours on the Tren Maya, 3 hours 45 minutes. But I don't know why. It just feels a lot hotter here. It's probably my imagination, but it's just cooking in that sun. Really green here in Bacalar, as it is in a lot of Quintana Roo. It's basically like a jungle, I guess. Looking for food for restaurants. Always Sunday is the toughest day. A lot of restaurants are closed on Sundays. So this is the highway that I'm coming up to. Basically the highway, you go left and you get to Chetumal, and you go right, you get to Cancun. There's basically one highway, Highway 307, that goes through all the Riviera Maya. That's actually a gym that I want to check out. That's half the reason why I walked up here. It's closed today, but I wanted to see how far it was for a walk. See if I can't peek inside and see the equipment. It gets really good reviews on Google. Decide which gym I want to get a membership at. I think there's only 3 in town. This is one of them, and then there's another one that's kind of a bit further from here, and then there's one that's kind of really close to Centro. This is the highway area in Bacalar. It's not pretty, but it's where a lot of the services are, especially the transportation services like buses, colectivos, get you to Chetumal and Playa del Carmen and such. There's actually a lot of taco restaurants along the highway here. Good taco restaurants that are really reasonably priced and delicious. Looks like a good fruit market across the street there too. So this, where I'm walking, if you continued, you'd get to Chetumal eventually, and then all these streets down here, those head back down to the lagoon and into town more. Again, this highway is a little rough around the edges, but it serves its purpose. It's a highway. This is essentially what Bacalar looks like when you're away from the lagoon. What most of the neighborhoods look like. I like the feeling of nature in Bacalar. Even in the city, this is essentially in the city. Feel like you're also in nature. Wow, beautiful flowers. It's amazing. So this is what the town of Bacalar basically looks like. And I'm doing this video because, well, the lagoon is stunning. I noticed that most YouTubers just show the lagoon, and for me it's kind of interesting to see the rest of the town as well. Seriously beautiful flowers on this street, and wow, look at that. Is amazing, the upkeep on this property. Stunning.